What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be answering 4 questions you might have about keyless entry cars. Keyless entry cars are becoming more and more popular these days, ranging back all the way from 1980s, so it's not exactly new technology we're talking about here. But still, a lot of people don't know how exactly keyless cars work, and they have questions of what happens if the battery in the fob runs out of juice, or what happens if I accidentally press the power button and stuff like that. But fear not, because I am here to answer some of those questions. So here we go. And so, question number 1, what happens if you press the power button while driving? And that is a very good question, because you might have kids that are fooling around in the passenger seat, and they might accidentally press the button there, and you might also put your phone in this little space here and accidentally hit the power button. Stuff happens. And so let's find out what happens if you press the button while driving, let's say at 40 kilometers an hour. Let's go. Okay, so that's about 40 kilometers an hour. Let's press the button. Nothing happens. Let's do it again, and nothing. Okay, but what happens if you drive, let's say, 10 kilometers an hour? Let's find out. And so that's about 10 kilometers an hour. Again, nothing. So there you have it. If you're driving along and accidentally press the button, nothing will happen. You can press it twice, you can press it 3 times, still nothing will happen. But to turn off your car while driving, you need to hold the button. I'm gonna show you. So here we are, about 40 kilometers an hour, and there we go. Boom, engine is off. Start it back up. Let me do it one more time. So that will be 60 kilometers an hour, yes. And now, boom, it's off. Please don't try this at home. So then, and question number 2, what happens if you were to lose your key while driving? So let's imagine a scenario. What were to happen if you were to drop off your husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever, and the keyless fob would be in his or hers pocket, and you were to drive away? What now? Let's find out. So I got the keyless fob. I'm gonna leave it here. So yeah, right at the start it says no key detected. Now what? Nothing. Just keep driving. As long as you don't turn off your car's engine, you're good to go. Now, question number 3. How far can you drive the car without the key? Let's find out. Start the car up. I'll put the key away. Key is still in there. Let's go back to the car. So the key is inside the house, and now let's go for a ride. And right from the start you can see there's a warning message, no key detected. Let's see how far we can get. So it's been almost 5 minutes and we're still going strong. Volkswagen, Audi, Mercedes, BMW, Toyota. So my point is, as long as you don't turn off your car's engine, start-stop system doesn't count. You can still start the car up even without the key. Run out of fuel or don't crash into something, heaven forbid, you're good to go. I mean, even without the key. It doesn't matter whether it's like 10 kilometers, 15, 50, 100, or maybe 500. As long as you don't turn off your car's engine, you are good to go. So that was number 3, and now the final one, question number 4. What happens if your keyless fob runs out of battery juice? So again, let's imagine a scenario. You're camping somewhere far out in the wilds. One morning you wake up, somehow manage to unlock your car, and as soon as you press the power button, it says no key found, or something like that. How screwed are you? The answer is very screwed. Get used to eating snails and squirrels because you are now living in the wildlife. Okay, I'm just kidding. Of course, the manufacturers have thought of this. Now, instead of having to eat snails and squirrels and pressing the power button a million times, try using the fob and press the button with that. Now, I removed the battery from this keyless fob. Now, let's see what happens if I try to start it. It says key ID incorrect. A million times pressing it won't change anything. Now, let's use the fob to press the button. Oh, starts up. Now just keep in mind that it doesn't work the same way for all cars. Some cars can have a specific place where you can hold your fob against and then press the start button. You know, maybe it can be somewhere close to the steering column or maybe even on the dashboard. But usually there is a sign that indicates where you have to hold your keyless fob against in order to start the car. And so those were the 4 questions. If you liked the video, then giving it a thumbs up and subscribing would really help me out. That's it for today. Thank you for sticking around and see you next time.